2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Kuminga in at the 3. And for the Hawks, the small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle. With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
Curry finds MP. Back to Curry. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Young passes to Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
Back to Shing, tipped away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Hawks now. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
Daniels against MP. Daniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Daniels has got his second basket.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Back to Curry. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Great footwork there by Curry, getting his body in a position to go up and finish inside.
Here's Reza Shea. Drops in the layup for 2.
Wow, you love that. You come right out and hit 5 straight. It doesn't get any better than that.
MP outside. Pass to Green. Back to Shing. Curry dishes to MP. Shot clock at 5. Curry kicks to MP. Over Young. The shot by Curry, no good.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
And that one, good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Knocked away. Daniels with the steal. Young outside. And it's good, 2 points. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Kuminga the pass to MP. Butler in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by MP. Curry's got 7.
Well, if there's one guy in this league, you better run off the three-point line. It's Curry.
Johnson with it. Now Green defending. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Here's Johnson. 17 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Well, he also did a great job on the glass, and it made a big difference.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
MP finds Butler. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. Taking a look at Atlanta. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed.
And right now for the Hawks,
They are in an okay position for the play-in with about a month to go, having the advantage over lower-ranked teams, as long as they can hold this position.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And last season, Tim, Paul Millsap retired. He was an all-star in each of his 4 years in Atlanta.
Well, he helped guide the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2015. That team overachieved through chemistry, and this group hopes to do the same thing.
Hawks passing it around. Here's Young. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Curry dishes to MP. Back to Curry. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. The Hawks leading by 7. Pass to Johnson. Here's Risacher. And the dunk by Risacher.
Risacher so talented with the ball in his hands.
Curry passes to MP. Back to Curry. And yes, it's good. Curry's got 11 points.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Pass to Risacher. Porzingis trying to get free. And that one's good. Risacher.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
MP kicks to Curry. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Dyson Daniels.
Well, you never want to foul Steph Curry. Quite simply, the greatest shooter we've ever seen. And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Young against Curry. Risacher in the corner. Outside Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. And so MV will bring it up for Golden State. 7-point differential. Back to Curry. Pass to Zhang. And here is Kuminga from downtown. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Here's Young. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
When you watch Young, there's that courage to his game.
Timeout called the Warriors. So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in 2nd in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. Figures to be a problem for a long time.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Porzingis, and it's Luke Kennard in for Dyson Daniels. And then for Golden State, Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Green, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. Young's shot is off. Warriors trail by 9. Here's Kuminga, banked in off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. Back to Shing. And it's Podziemski in the corner. MP finds Jackson-Davis. Here's Shing. The shot from 20 feet away. Misses off the left iron. Young with no one around. And the 3 off target. Warriors trail by 9. Pass to Shing. Inside. And it's sent back by Okongwu. so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors with some changes. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
So, Tim, when you look at the current landscape of the NBA, the talent level seems to be at an all-time high.
Well, Kevin, there are more high-level shot makers in this league than ever before as guys continue to add shooting range and creativity with their handle.
And they got to be always evolving, right? I mean, you cannot rest on what you've done.
Well, the league now emphasizes high-level shot making more than they ever have. And in the era of the three-point shot in particular, it's crucial that you add that to your game.
Absolutely. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. MP is out there with Curry, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Porzingis kicks to Young. Now Johnson. Scoreless thus far. On the wing, Daniels. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
MP finds Green. Good on the shot.
And no wonder Green has been called the heartbeat of his team. He just makes plays that energize the entire roster.
And the Hawks making a change here. Gaze checked in. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Young passes to Porzingis. Daniel from outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Butler. And also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And back to your point, he's second in three-point accuracy. A lot of that has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jonathan Kuminga. The Warriors trailing. MP outside. Here's Curry. Curry gets it done in the paint.
And Curry is really putting his stamp on this one.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Gay. Over to the left wing. Outside Daniel. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Warriors have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Here's Butler. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. He gets that one. The Hawks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. Going just 1 for 5. Young dishes to Daniels. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
MP kicks to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Curry's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Young. He takes it in. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Tim, it feels like the bigger the stakes, the better we're going to see Trae Young play.
Well, Kevin, he's had his moments in the playoffs, and he embraces the spotlight, home or away. He won't shy from being the villain. That's the kind of chip he plays with.
And that one falls for Young. It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Kuminga against Johnson. Young in the corner. Shoots over Curry. Green with the block.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate, and more often than not, succeed. And, you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
And that one's good. Daniels.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Shing with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. MP high post. Johnson on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. MP finds Curry. Shoots the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Curry's got 21.
And the lightning quick release of Curry really came in handy there.
Atlanta calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now. And I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
That's terrific.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
MP passes to Curry. Back to Shing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's Curry outside. They get it back. Green. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Curry passes to MP. Back to Curry. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Shing with the steal. Pass to Butler. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Butler's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors. And Young kicks to Johnson. Outside Daniels. He can't get it to go. And so MP will bring it up for Golden State. Their last encounter was in the Bay Area.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They had relentless pressure on the ball handlers. It made them feel uncomfortable, and I'm sure they're going to try to replicate that in this one.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pistons made some terrific plays. He added 8 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. It was a fantastic game for him. He found multiple ways to chip in, and you know he wants to repeat that tonight. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. A terrific quarter for him, and now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. Right back after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Riza. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Young against Curry. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
Right side, Kuminga. Curry passes to MP. Back to Curry. Porzingis with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And the basket by Curry.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Here's Daniels, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And when Young is running your offense, you're in good hands. Trey is great at getting everyone involved.
Back to Butler. It's deflected. Porzingis with the steal. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Young. 17 points in the game. For the tie, the game now all time. Young's got 19 points.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
MP kicks to Curry. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Trey Young.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Young from outside. Warriors with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Butler dishes to MP. Johnson against Butler. Up top, Shing. No scoring in this one. Just 4 to shoot. From outside the arc. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Riza, defended by Kuminga. And that one's good. Riza.
Another one for Riza. This young man from France has insane potential, and we are seeing a bit of it tonight.
And that one is good. Curry's got 40 points.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34 you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me, you definitely do.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Shing in the post, covered by Johnson. MP against Johnson. MP passes to Butler. Atlanta with the rebound.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over it.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Now let's take a look now at Jonathan Kuminga's numbers.
He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. First in three-point shooting, and he's also number 2 league-wide in field goal percentage. You love his ability to score over the top of the defense.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters. MP kicks to Curry. MP dishes to Curry. Over Young. Ball's knocked loose. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Daniels. The kick out to Young. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Daniels, here we go. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Young with the ball. 19 points in the game. To the inside. Johnson's shot is off. Warriors leading by 4. Down low. Here's Butler. Back to Shing. Curry on the wing. From 12 feet out. And another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel. Actively seeking out his teammate.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
What a weapon for a coach to have offensively. Trae Young has shown himself to be an engine for an offense with his shooting and his distribution.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Kuminga kicks to Curry. Knocked loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Okongwu's checked. The Warriors leading, and Golden State looking at who they've got. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Stephen Curry's out there with MP, and it's Butler in at the small forward position.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
To the paint, and Okongwu slams it in.
And this kid, Ricochet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Kuminga the pass to MP. They get a hand on it. Daniels with the steal. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Okongwu. And here's Daniels to take the lead. He lays it in. Daniels has got 21. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Curry can't get it to go. The Hawks leading outside Daniels. To the middle. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Daniels.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Inside, got a piece of it. And stolen by Okongwu. Outside Daniels. Back to Ricochet. Lock at 6. There's Shing on the double team. Wide open look here for Okongwu. Offline with his 3. Green finds MP. Back to Green. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Curry. Steph Curry, what a finish! Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And last season's most improved player, and Tim, I know you like this guy, Dyson Daniels, a rising player.
Well, Kevin, he is an elite defender, already one of the best we have in this league, and he's just getting started.
That free throw good from Daniels. And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
MP looking around. Back to Curry from deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Hawks have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Here's Reza Shea, defended by Shing. Green with the block.
Aggression. That's how Draymond plays defense.
Now Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Kuminga. And he overshot that one, missing. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. MP finds Curry. Back to Shing. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Reza Shea wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 7th assist in the game. Butler on the wing. MP outside. Pass to Green. MP, that's for 2. Porzingis with the rebound.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Hawks passing it around. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Trae Young, he's checked in for Okongwu. Young outside. Five on the clock. From past the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
And he was non-existent from 3 in the first half. Now he's changing the narrative.
And Shing picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
In the corner, Daniels. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Here's Curry. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Young inside. Curry meets him. Young, no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's Butler missing.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Down low. And there's Daniel. That's good on the assist by Young. 26 points for Dyson Daniels. Curry kicks to MP. Cloak loose. Over to the wing. Kuminga dishes to MP. Pass to Curry. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Trae Young.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
Rizachet has done a lot to quiet the doubters after being the #1 overall pick in 2024.
Well, in a draft without a lot of star power at the top, the Hawks took the kind of
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.